Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Cliff under the command of hossballs. Game on! Well, this is a game from 2021. Yes, in fact, March of 2021 to be precise. And you can see at that time, hossballs only had 2 marks of excellence. He obviously has 3 now, as many of you have seen. So let's see how he gets on. This is a Tier 5 only game. And there's a gorilla also on his team. You can see him, he's in the distance there. Okay, let's see how hossballs gets on. Okay, aiming for the enemy. And for the western pass to start with. No enemy in sight yet, but there is in the centre. A T-50 suddenly turned up, and hossballs fires a very long-range shot at the enemy. And back then he had this habit of firing and then looking away immediately afterwards. Well, he got a direct hit there on the M10 RBFM and scored 152. Now, these shells are capable of 450 alpha if they do make contact and penetrate the enemy. Did like having a good 3D perspective of what was going on. You can see he'd look and fire from quite some distance away. Okay, we've got a VK3001H turned up. That's the 30-ton tank, experimental. And it was Henschel. Ooh, got a BDR there. Much easier to hit. Rounds out. Oh, and he says that, and then the shell misses altogether. Wait for a second. Rounds out. Well, that's better. 160. It appears we're not using any mods on this game as well. It looks like it's mod free. See if he can get another shot. Yes, that's better. He got the BDR that time. These guys are taking some severe damage. He's just racking it up. Keeps going at this rate, it won't be long before you'll have 1,000 hit points of damage. One more shot. And that's it. Yes, he's over 1,000 hit points of damage already in this battle. It's only been going for about, 3 minutes? Well, he's claimed his first kill. It's the VK. And behind them is a Strib M42 who's been chased off the western end of the donut. And now he's come down. The BDR's gone. He was taken out by the KV-1. And Strib's gone as well. So now they've got a number of targets. But look at this M10. He's still there. And not anymore. That's hossballs' second kill of the game. Now we're 2 behind the enemy at the moment. They are doing well. That was a little in front of him. Now, got to lead the target a little. That's it. It's difficult when the target keeps reversing. Oh, that was a good one. 163. He's gone into cover because, of course, he can't stay out the open too long. Oh, unfortunately, we do lose the P43 to their M41. Or M4, I should say, A1. Oh, that was a kill. Almost a blind kill, actually, because he pulled back so far, we couldn't even see the enemy tank as it was struck. And that tower was getting in the way, and that's probably the reason why hossballs wasn't particularly aiming in that general direction up until now. But yes, we're still 2 down on the enemy. And they've got a T-50 to the north, but he just took a whacking great hit. And if we can get another one near him, that could be the end of his game. Just let it settle. That's it. Rounds out. He's done it again. He pulled back so far it became a blind kill. Okay, so now we've evened up the scores. Is he going to be able to take it in our direction? Again, it's very difficult for other people to play using this method. I think hossballs must be fairly unique in that he loves to play in Battle Assistant and look around the map even whilst he's still in Battle Assistant. It's a fairly difficult technique, but it doesn't lend itself that often to watching at close range, because if the enemy is moving quickly around you, you have to kind of change your perspective at any moment, and that can be really difficult to watch from Battle Assistant. But hossball seems to be able to do it. Okay, we've got another M10. Oh, that was a huge one. It set fire to the M10 and he burned up immediately afterwards. Only 20 hit points from the fire, but it was a massive hit, a penetrating shot at least. And a high roll at that, 490 from one shot. Remember, this is 450 alpha. Oh, and he's got another one, 136 this time on the Stug. One more shot to kill. And he gets another kill. That's his Top Gun. And the remaining enemy, well, there's 3 enemy Artys. And then 41 and Gorilla have both been spotted near their cap area. The other Arty on their team is a Bishop. We don't know where he is. Okay, so we're having to get closer, otherwise we won't be able to spot them. Our Gorilla is coming with us. You notice how hossball stays in the Battle Assistant mode as he's driving closer to the enemy. He desperately wants to get those those 2 Arty if he can get them, because that would be a Radley Waters if he can. Oh, he's so close. Please, let hossballs get it. I know I've pleaded with players that I've been in battle with to say, let me have the next kill so I can get a Radley's, and they've done it. But he's being hit by that M4A1, and now he's going to get hit by the enemy Arty because they know he's after them. Okay, can he get a shot? He fires snap. It kind of warned that M4A1 to get away. Can we get another hit? Lines it up. Looks right. Rounds out. Yes! Superb. That's his 7th kill of the game. So he has taken a big hit from that M4A1. It's 155 hit points. And the enemy is now down to just their 3 Arty. The Bishop, the Gorilla, and the M41. So long as hossballs can get one of them, he gets a Radley Waters. Now there is one tank on his team, a Stug 3 Aslains. He's firing where he thinks the enemy might be at the moment because he can't spot them. The Stug is very low on hit points on our team. Very low indeed. And there's the M41. So if we can get this one, it will be a Radley Waters. Now the guy's going behind the rock. Unfortunately, the position we're in is not a good one because we're too close to the enemy. We need to be further away. And it looks like our Arty are actually trying, our friendly Arty, are trying to take out the guy as well. Oh, he gets him! That's a Radley's! Kills the M41. Now we've just got to find the Bishop and the Gorilla. And if he can get both of those, that would be a Pools medal. I honestly don't know why this replay wasn't done, but it was from 2021. I get the feeling it was one of the ones that was delayed because we may have changed clients in between. Now, the trouble is, if hossballs goes forward, he might get spotted by the bishop on the enemy team, and then he might get killed by the remaining gorilla on the enemy team, who could take him out with just one shot. In fact, a bishop can kill a bishop with one shot. I've actually taken out enemy heavy tanks with 2 shots from a bishop. Sometimes does take at least 2 shots, but if you get 2 penetrating shots from a bishop, you should be able to take down a heavy tank. Now, he's also running short on ammo. 8 rounds left. The Stug has come down. He's going around the cliff edge to try and spot where the enemy Arty are. You can hear the shells coming in from the other Arty on our team, the MX-13AM and the gorilla. Stug's getting close. He's actually decided to go under the overhang, so to speak, to creep up on the enemy. If they're on that cap plateau, they won't see the Stug until he gets fairly close, and then he'll pop up as he goes up the ramp. We think he's in that general area. He's signaled him. There's the bishop. Rounds out. Oh, he takes the bishop for 9 kills. Can he take the gorilla and get the the Pools medal? Rounds out. Oh, he didn't get it. Come on, where is he? Is he behind the wreck? And unfortunately, the gorilla on our team just killed the enemy gorilla, and that is the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for hossballs in the bishop. He managed to get an arsonist because he set light to one of the enemy tanks and they burned up. In fact, it was an M10 RBFM. Got a penetrating shot, and then the fire finished off the enemy a second or so later. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 24 in that one. He got a Radley Walters medal. Yes, he got an epic medal for taking out 8 enemy tanks. In fact, he got 9, one short of getting a Pools medal. And then the gorilla on his own team got a direct hit, which wiped out the enemy gorilla and finished the game off, denying him that Pools medal, which he would have so liked to have. In fact, if I was in the gorilla, I would have actually not fired. I would have deliberately held back and let him take the 10th kill. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. His win rate from that game, 9,921. What an epic game by hossballs, and all done in that special way he has of doing it, the way he plays in Battle Assistant, which is so difficult to do. I've tried it. I can't hack it either. It's very, very difficult to do indeed. But he managed to get 9 kills in that game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he definitely got the highest damage. Look at that, 2,354. Nobody else got over 2,000 hit points. The closest to him was the M10 RBFM on his own team, who managed 1,765, followed by the M10 RBFM on the enemy team, who got 1,029. When it came to kills, again, he's got the highest with 9 kills. The closest to him was 1/3 of that, and that was the gorilla on the enemy team, the last enemy alive. He got 3 kills. 2 kills went to the RBFM on his own team, and on the enemy team, their RBFM, their M4A1, and their M41 HMC all managed 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, yes, he got that one too. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,030 went to hossballs, the only player to get over 1,000. 918 went to the M10 RBFM, and the next highest after that was the Stug guy Aslains G, who only got 638. He got wiped out in the end by the enemy right at the end of the game. In fact, there was only 3 Arty left alive on hossballs' team. He fired 34 rounds. Well, you only get 39 in this Arty, so he only had 5 left at the end. 19 direct hits, 1 penetrating shot, which of course we know is that M10 RBFM, the one that was wiped out and then set fire to. 26 splashes, 2,354 hit points, of which 1,160 were at more than 300 meters. So there was quite a lot of close range action. He did receive 1 hit. It was a hit by way of splash damage. It came from the M4A1 using an HE round, and he scored 155 hit points of damage. Obviously, if he used the AP, it probably would have been less. It would have been something like 115 hit points of damage, because, of course, he would have been using the 75mm gun, not the 76. 10 enemy vehicles were damaged, 9 were killed, and he earned 15,448 credits on a free-to-play account and 1,030 base XP. So close to getting a Pools medal, but it was still a magnificent performance by hossballs. Very well played indeed. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. We've got more hossballs videos on the way, another couple to come today. So do stick around for those. And please do give this video a like and leave a comment down below, because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.